Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is always in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So please take what resonates and simply leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like one, check out the description below, and I'd be happy to assist you with doing so. Okay? Make sure you tell a family friend or that you know to come on over so that they can subscribe and they can glow along with this beautiful journey of life. All contributions are highly appreciated on this channel, and all are welcome on this channel as well. Thank you very much for stopping by and saying hi. Okay. All right. Hope you all are doing well, having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, on whatever timeline that you are on. Okay. All right, that wants to come up. All right. So right away, collective, the first card that we have here is justice. And as you see, this person is on a seesaw. This person could be in a park, out in nature. Maybe you are someone who likes to get out in nature. Maybe you like being outdoors a lot. But either way, it is your justice. It is your time to receive justice in your life in a situation that you are dealing with at this time. This could be a situation regarding possibly a relationship or maybe some kind of unfairness in a relationship. This does not have to be romantic, collective. This could be something in a family situation that you felt was unfair. Whether this is maybe someone showing favoritism, maybe a legal situation where things were divvied up, but things were just not fair to you. And you've always wanted to receive your justice. Maybe you've always had concerns. Maybe you've already stated that you feel that you were mistreated, that things weren't divided fairly. Okay, so this could be involving some kind of inheritance or some kind of assets. Okay, maybe you're going through a court case and you or someone around you could be a Libra or have Libra placement in your chart somewhere. But you have stated your claim several times, letting the family know as well as possibly the courts, I'm hearing authorities, that you do not understand why the judgment was not fair. Maybe things have been paused. Maybe someone filed a motion. Maybe you are seeking legal advice so that things can be divided fairly. And so I'm feeling right away this is something involving inheritance or assets or some kind of money, some kind of monetary pursuit that a family or loved ones are divvying up, or the court. You could be in probate court over the situation as well, is trying to divide assets among family members, okay? And so the next card that we have here is a beautiful Page of Wands. And with the Page of Wands energy, this is enthusiasm, and curiosity. And so basically, there is someone in the circle. This could be someone in the family who's very wise and very smart. This could represent you or another family member, maybe that you are close with, maybe that you do see eye to eye with out of this large family, spirit is saying, or this group of people. There is one person who you talk to and you confide in. Well, this person is very smart, very wise, and intelligent, and they desire the same thing that you desire, that things be divided fairly and not to be imbalanced. But either way, this person has a lot of wisdom and also a lot of connections, and so possibly you and this person could be collaborating together, not against anyone, but trying to find a way, to bring some resolution to the situation. I'm also hearing that this could have been going on for some years. The situation could be in the courts for many, many years, maybe 3 years or longer. Okay, I'm hearing the number 3 years or longer. Okay, that happens sometimes, when it comes to assets and inheritance, and when it comes to money, period. People change, people hide money, they steal from family members. When money is in the play, when money is on the table, People change, okay? People will steal from you, even your close ones, even your loved ones, even your relatives. People will, falsify documents. People do all kinds of things whenever it comes to monetary pursuit. And so you could be teaming up with this person, and you both will come to some kind of solution or resolution where things can be divided fairly, and the family will be able to move on. This situation has caused a lot of stagnation and segregation in the family. Maybe not gathering as the family usually gathers over this money and these assets. There could be money involved as well as property. Okay. There's a lot involved here. And so what's taking the courts so long is because the courts are trying to, there was properties that possibly maybe had to be sold so that the money would be there to divide, okay? Because there's more parties than there are assets, but there's a great fortune here that was left behind by this loved one or your family member. Condolences to you, whomever this is. This person was very wealthy or well off. I'm also hearing some of the family members was not aware, could have been not in contact with this family member, but they still were left an inheritance, okay? And so there could be some people who are aware that there's, money left behind, and there's also some family members who aren't aware, okay? All right. And so I'm feeling, and you see this branch in front of her as she's on the seesaw, this Libra energy here, justice. Libras bring justice, they rule relationships, they rule fairness, and, they equal reciprocity, give and take. And so it could have, be a Libra or someone with Libra placement in their birth chart that felt blindsided or out of nowhere had no idea, like, what? I'm part of a court case. Well, when did this happen? And this person, this Page of Wands could be filling this person in like, well, this is who it's from. We've been going back and forth to court. No one's told you, but I'm going to fill you in. So this person here is like the hero of the group. And so this is probably the only person that you trust at this time, collective. You or someone around you, put it where it resonates, because this person is informing you and they're being honest with you, because it's public records is public records. You really can't hide, assets and inheritance for too long. It will come back to bite you in the rear, So if you're watching Cross Watcher, or you're someone who's stolen something from someone, yeah, I'm going to say it, it's going to catch up with you. You can't run from it one way or another, okay? That's something that's going to just be revealed. It will reveal itself eventually, okay? All right. Yeah, I said it. The next card we have here is a beautiful Knight of Cups here, okay? And with the Knight of Cups energy here, this is a communication. And so there will be communication coming in. Looks like this Page of Wands, whomever this family member that you are trusting in, who's part of this case as well, they will be networking with someone who's going to assist you, okay? This person here is going to be with someone who's going to bring you assistance. This could represent maybe someone getting a PI, to do some investigating, or an attorney, okay? All right, there's already attorneys on the case, but you're not trusting the process, which I don't blame you, collective, because like that branches in your face, they kept you out of the loop all these years. So why should you trust their legal counsel? And so you are being the wise one, and you have gone to seek your own legal counsel, as well as possibly there might be an investigator, private PI, investigating this whole case and these people as well, to make sure that, there's nothing in the corner, like the corner of the purse, when you shake your purse in the corner and all those quarters be in the corner, making sure there's no extra money in the cracks and the crevices, okay? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That's very wise of you, okay? All right, and so the next card that we have here is the Fool. People may have thought you were a fool, or you were naive, you were gullible, you were dumb. Maybe you're someone very nice, you have a big heart, you're very kind. And so people thought that you would never be able to figure this out, or this information would never come to you. But what goes on in the dark, we know the story, always comes to light, okay? And look at God, He's omnipotent, omnipresent, and He's present to bring you this information through this relative to let you know you are part of this. Come get your portion, because little do this family know, the more that they hide secrets or try to leave certain people out of the loop of this distribution of assets, or of this inheritance, whatever it is, It's causing the court to put the case on pause. And so those who are choosing to be selfish, to be evil, vindictive, they're putting everything, they're freezing the assets. They're stopping the case. They're stopping themselves from being dispersed any money. So there's no sense of trying to keep anyone out of the loop. Who's ever part of this inheritance or whoever these assets or this money or this business, I'm hearing someone owned a business, the story is different for everyone. Go ahead and alert everyone so they can show up to court and so the case can proceed. Everyone can get their portion and you can move on with life. But the more you try to hold information, if you're watching, the thief, the crook, the cross watcher, you're going to hold up the case for yourself. And then you're going to cause people to do more digging, and the case will just funnel and keep going on years after years. So basically, you might as well keep it real, keep it trill, stop being so tight, do what's right. Let people know that they need to show up in court and that something was left behind for them. Okay. All right. You don't want to inflict any karma on yourself or your children. You don't want to do that. Okay. It just wouldn't be fun. You want to sleep with two eyes closed at night. Okay. All right. The next card that we have here is the Six of Wands. Okay. And so the Six of Wands represents victory and accomplishment. So you will be accomplishing, your justice in the situation, whomever you are. You will, it will take some time. Spirit is saying be patient. Stay out of the loops of the arguments. Source is saying that there is no reason for the family members to argue or curse each other out. There's been a lot of conflict going on or engaging in conversations about the case. Spirit is saying for you, collective, who are watching, who was left out of the loop and stolen from, to let those in the family who are bickering with each other stay away from that energy. The only time you need to be discussing this case is when you're in court and you're being asked a question. Outside of the courts, collective, Spirit is saying for you not to have any discussions about your plans, who you're talking to, what's going on, or any kind of procedure. The only time you need to speak about this case is when you are in court and maybe the judge is asking you a question or maybe a lawyer or someone is asking you something. But other than that, once you're out of the court setting, you can speak to your relatives if you choose to, but do not discuss this case and stay out of the loop of any arguments or quarreling, which is arguing, with any family members or anyone else. Okay. They want you to maintain your balance and your frequency and make sure you're not stressed, because there's a way that you can go through this process and receive the success and victory and be going on about your business like these people are on this bike. They're just riding and enjoying the day and letting the wind blow in their hair and not having a care in the world. And so there's a way for you to go through this process and still maintain your peace. And that's what Spirit is telling me to relate to you. Okay. Okay. And so once again, with the Eight of Wands here, this is communication. Okay, communication, speed, and action coming through. And so you may feel worn out, very devastated that they left you out of the loop. But there's going to be a quickening process. Okay, you maybe have maybe the third court appearance. There's something that's going to speed up where the courts are going to come to some kind of decision where things will be able to be finalized. Okay, so meaning Spirit is saying you may be frustrated and angry before you to take the rest of your energy and reserve yourself. Yes, you are angry. You have a right to be, and it's okay for you to feel, but do not have any conversations about this case outside of the courtroom. Only talk about it, once again, collective, when you're in court and if someone asks you a question. If they don't ask you nothing and you just need to show up to hear the proceedings so you'll hear, what's going to who's getting what your rights are, then stay silent. But because you're already devastated and heartbroken over your family, being so deceptive and greedy and selfish and evil to keep this from you. It takes a lot for a person to know that someone has an inheritance and choose to block someone to get it, and it's not their choice to do that. Whomever passed away had you in mind, or it was meant to go to you. And who are you to try to block something that's not yours? People are real weird, but there's law for that. And there's always justice for people like that. Okay. There's justice in the Karma Cafe. Aren't we thankful? Aren't we thankful? Yes, we are. Okay. So it's going to take you strength. Spirit wants you to be strong and use your strength, use your wisdom. Make sure you're, constantly practicing self-preservation. Okay. You do not have to sit up. Now that you know this information, you can speak about it to one person, maybe to vent. But Spirit is saying, have your moment of venting and let it be, because you need to maintain your peace and your health, not to be stressed, or overwhelmed or crying all day long. The courts are aware, in the physical as well as the spiritual. Okay, so not only are these people dealing with the legal system, but they also have to pay for this, karmically speaking, and spiritually speaking, on a whole nother level. And that's between them and the divine, and that's between them and the ancestors, and the spirit guides. And so they're going to pay for this, okay? And you don't have to be around to witness it, get the fair share of energy that they dished out, because it's law. You always get what you dish out, and things you do to people will return to you. So it's only fair. So no worries, collective, no worries, okay? And so the next card we have here is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? The Seven of Pentacles energy here, okay, representing growth and patience. You are very patient. You've had a lot of patience, and Spirit wants you to be patient with this process, because in the beginning, you may go to court and they, may say, oh, we need to return, we're not done yet. And then a second time you may get, we need to return. But that third time, something about the number 3 collective, that's when you're going to get that quickening, that speed, swift, fast energy of saying, okay, we've came to a resolution. This is what we're going to do. This goes here. This goes to Sarah. This goes to Jack. This goes to Mary. This goes to Rob, that kind of thing. Okay. We'll even have dates. Everything will be finalized, and you'll be able to relax. Okay. You'll be doing a lot of healing work with the High Priestess energy here. You will be tapping into your spiritual side, possibly, doing, going into prayer or meditation or whatever works for you according to what your beliefs are. Okay. Collective, you will be tapping into your spiritual side, regaining your stability, grounding yourself, recalibrating your energy after going through such a harsh, cruel experience, to have your family, keeping you out of the loop. But it happens, when we come to the birth canal, we all have different contracts that we are here to fulfill. And it's up to us to tap into our inner nigga, and we're going to figure out what that purpose or that contract fulfillment is about while we're here. It happens differently for everyone, but some of us, a lot of us, we come through karmic families and karmic situations. There are people who are born with parents that are karmic, who are harsh and cruel to them. There are people who come into the world through the womb, whose siblings are harsh and cruel to them, who grandparents are harsh and cruel to them, uncles, aunties, cousins. It goes on and on. But it is up to, each one of us here on the planted earth, as we are planted here, and no two humans are alike, to come to an understanding of that and connect spiritually with source to figure those things out. Okay, so anything you've experienced, Spirit doesn't want you to internalize it, but they want you to be wise. And with the High Priestess here, I'm pretty sure you are collective. Once everything is finalized, I'm pretty sure you're going to cut these people off, and it's okay to do that. You are not indebted to anyone. It does not make you a wicked or evil person, because you do not want to be around people who are thieves or crooks, or just people who can't be trusted, family or not. And so Spirit is saying it's okay for you to proceed. Go ahead and have that family, get married, have a baby, and none of them have to be invited, nor do they have to know your location. And if they do, so what? You don't have to open the door to them. It is all that simple, and it could all be so simple. Okay. Spirit is saying, because we're closing out with the beautiful 10 of Pentacles. And so, like I said, you will have your justice. You will receive what's due to you. There will be a resolution, but Spirit wants you to maintain your peace. So the reason they don't want you going outside of the courts, speaking about the situation, is because they don't want your emotions to catapult into something negative or nefarious and wear on your well-being or your health. You can confide, have a conversation with someone because you want someone to confide in, but the back and forth, the ping pong conversation, it can expand the energy and cause stress for you. And so Spirit is saying, you are aware. this family member, this person has came and told you about it. Be thankful for that. You don't have to kiss their butts either, okay? Because how long do they know about it? Okay, there's a lot of different circumstances here. So put this reading where it resonates, okay? Maybe bits and pieces resonate with whomever is watching. Maybe all of this resonates with whoever is watching, okay? But yeah, hold your peace because this Ten of Pentacles is yours. Happy life. Endless, limitless. Potential abundance, happiness, prosperity. After separating yourself and going through this procedure, this litigation, this court procedure here. Yes, it's devastating. Someone may even write a book about this, their life story, about how much betrayal they have experienced through their own flesh and blood family members. It happens. I'm pretty sure you guys watch Lifetime. It happens. Well, peace and blessings to all. And this concludes the read. I hope it assists you for your highest good. Ashe.